Hi, I'm Ibrahim from Team Overhype, and I've got a nutty, wonderful Sephora Ride Chain deck for y'all. So we're gonna start, and you're all probably wondering why I don't have the Ride Chain starter. Well, she's more consistent. She's better. What she does is when I boost with her, if I hit, I can put it in the soul, no counterblast, just put it in the soul, check the top 5 cards for a grade 1, and call it as rest. Anyway, for the triggers, I run 3 draw, 4 crit, 5 stand, and the typical 4 heal. I run more stands than crits because I have a lot of on-hit effect cards, so I just like the pressure of re-standing them and trying to get their skills off. Plus, I call a lot of cards as rested, so a stand trigger just helps a lot better. And I run this stand trigger specifically because it fills up my soul, and I have cards that Soul Blast, and I can't afford to Soul Blast Timber, which is in the deck, so it just helps. Plus, it gives 3k. Here. For the grade 1s, 4 PGs. I wish I had another maiden PG, but I don't. 4 of part of my engine, Maiden of Cherry Stone. Her skill is when I boost with her, if I hit, I can put her at the top of my deck, search for a grade 2 version of her, Maiden of Cherry Bloom, and call that as rest, and then shuffle my deck.
Wow.
4 Corolla Dragons, just because AK Vanillas. It's a nice ride, and it's an okay booster if I can't get her out for whatever reason. 2 Tulip Musketeers, self-damagers. It helps get triggers back in my deck, which is pretty helpful, as well as, you know, free shuffle. And healing and sending a card back to the deck is wonderful. Onto the grade 2s. For the grade 2s, I run 4 of Timber, just because he's a great ride, because 11k body for Sephiroth. That's pretty much it. I run 4 Maiden of Cherry Bloom. She is the engine of this deck. She is the bae. She's perfect. Her skill is when I attack and I hit a Vanguard with her, I can counterblast 1, Soul Blast a card, and search for the grade 1 Maiden of Cherry Stone. It sets up my back row to you know, have copies for Sephiroth's skill. And, you know, I can just make a lot of plays with stand triggers and all that. And I run 3 glass beads because I don't really counterblast besides her. So it's nice to get a draw, and it's great pressure, especially with stand triggers.
I don't know. How do you feel about this one?
And for the grade 3s, I run 4 Break Ride. Break Ride skill, when I ride a Neon Nectar on top of him, I can counterblast 1, choose 2 cards on my field, and search for copies and call them out. Great with Sephiroth, sets me up for Sephiroth's Limit Break.
Well, I don't know. I think this one is okay.
And finally, the boss, the man, the legend, Sephiroth. His skill is when I'm at Limit Break, I give all my Neon Nectars this skill. If there's a card with the same name as this unit, give it 3k. So basically, if I have a symmetrical field, including himself, they all get 3k. A good setup with him is I like to try to at least hit a full field of Sephiroths and her.
This one is
A perfect symmetrical field, because when he's out on the field, she's a 10k booster, she's a 10k booster, she's a 10k booster. He's 13k, he's 13k, and if I have Timber, he's 14. So this hits crossroads, this hits crossroads, and this hits crossroads. And with stand triggers, 18k hits crossroads.
I know.
But you know, any field, any kind of field works. You know, you can have the copies of the Break Ride, you can have anything. It's just a really nice build. I like it, I'm proud of it. I worked really hard on it. But yeah, that's about it.
So all you need to draw is a 5. I mean, draw.